What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Tren-dy TV Tuesdays. We are back from a little bit of a break after we came off of the season finale of Terminalist Dark Wolf, here to discuss Season 3, Episode 1 of Gendy Tartakovsky's Primal, entitled Vengeance of Death. Or as I should maybe put a little voice filter called
Vengeance of Death. On
Sunday, there's a lot of roaring.
Sunday.
Yeah. If you haven't watched season 1 or season 2, what are you doing with yourselves? I mean, obviously, it's arguably some of the best animation out there because Gendy Tartakovsky is a mastermind behind his silent storytelling. I guess maybe there are some, vowels and noises in there, but again, his artwork is fantastic. Most of us here have seen it before this point, although we have Papa Pumpkin, who is brand new to the series, fresh. He's caught up, though, so we're going to be diving into this episode 1 here again, just to kind of see what we think about this start of season 3. If you're new here to the channel, want to help support it, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, like it. You actually gain testosterone every time you do, and for a woman's sake, I guess still
actually enlarge.
Yeah, your frontal region or your rear region actually enlarge too, and the other regions shrink down.
What happens when they add testosterone to women? I've heard otherwise.
I mean, well, my testosterone to them, it does.
Right? Yeah, when you put zombie, green zombie steroid magic, good things happen.
Leprosy, that's fine.
Right? Yeah. So it just happens, but.
I'm interested to hear Gord's take on season 1 and season 2, since he wasn't with us.
Let's do a brief recap again, because I know myself, Vex, and Goodwin, we discussed it on our homeboys channel, Diabolical Souls, Gooch, his channel, about season 1 and season 2, each episode breakdown as well, which was incredibly fun to do, and of course we're here now, but. Yeah, Gord, if you want to maybe give us your thoughts leading up to this point, and how you were captivated into this series as a whole, and what you thought after season 1 and season 2.
Sure. Well, first, I mean, it's interesting because knowing that, like, hearing some of the stuff you all were saying when you all were gushing about this show on Gucci streams, it was what got me interested in the show in the first place, and did so without me even getting anything spoiled, because after about 10 minutes of listening to, I think, the first stream, I was like, okay, I need to watch this at some point. So I stopped watching the stream because I was like, I really don't want anything spoiled. And I'm very glad I didn't, because there's a lot of really interesting, unexpected directions that this show goes that I really, really appreciated.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, obviously I only started this, 10 days ago when you informed me that we were going to be talking this episode.
Super recent. Yeah. So
yeah, I've been going through it the last couple of weeks and absolutely loving it. It's got maybe one, overarching issue that I guess bugs me a little bit, with some of the power levels being inconsistent from time to time, especially
kick him from the stream. It's over. There's no issue with Primal. What are you talking about?
It's a definite issue. But aside from that, I think the show's absolutely remarkable. The visual storytelling is just absolutely top notch. The way the show fleshes out the characters with hardly a word is incredible. I love the way, the first season, I guess you could say its primary arc is, building this relationship between Fang and Spear, and, their survival under these various circumstances, kind of as the world building's occurring. And then season 2, is mostly focused on them, saving Mira, and kind of the restoration of, I guess, the idea of family, which is a really, really cool angle they do. And the complexity they have with some of the villains, I think, is really cool too, especially the Viking fellow. I thought that whole story arc was really cool. I thought the I might be mispronouncing this, but the Colosseus arc that they did for 3 episodes, I thought was excellent. I loved it
at the end.
Yeah, that was really, really cool. But yeah, it's just beginning to end, seasons 1 and 2 are, I think, fantastic. On first watch, I'd probably rate them something like a 9 out of 10. I really loved them, and there's some episodes mixed in there I'd probably go 10 out of 10 on. I think they're great.
Yeah.
Like even the one episode I didn't love, the kind of modernized episode that takes place in London. In isolation, I don't dislike the episode. It's just my least favorite of the bunch. But this is a great show that, whether you're a huge animation fan or not, you should see, because it's great storytelling and it's great character work.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'll say I remember us talking about the one-off episode in season 2 and actually having a pretty it was a fun discussion, but it was quite interesting just to see everyone's perspective on it, because it's so modernized but still in the past, and still has this weird primalistic take on it. But I remember giving a couple episodes a 10 between season 1 and season 2, and then again, just overall, it's hard to argue that it's less than a 9 overall.
I would say I'm very interested to see what the show will be like on second watch, because going in, like I said, I knew so little. I didn't let myself have anything spoiled, so all kind of the mystical elements that are present, I was not aware that was even going to be brought in. I actually came in thinking that the show was going to be completely grounded, but once that got introduced, I was like, okay, so this actually, I was like, this will allow for some of the twists and turns, because I didn't know what was coming, as far as like the world building and some of the magic systems that are brought in. I was like, okay, this is a little different than expected, but the show made it work pretty well. So I'm curious what the rewatch will be like now, knowing that going in.
If I may, because I'm very slowly going through a rewatch for a video for my channel, and even knowing where things go, there's a lot of details that you pick up on the second time around. Because I've only watched them one time through, like you have at this point, Gord, and it's still at like the original ratings I gave, which were all like 9s and 10s. Like they're still there. If anything, the show has gotten even better, because now you know what else to look for to see, like, oh, does Gendy like hint at it or give us some subtext that I didn't catch before? And it still tearing up second time around.
Yeah, I mean, I think the on first watch, if you're kind of locked into it, you pick up the characterization. You also pick up some of the larger themes that are being addressed, especially from season to season. The idea of the individual in the primal reality, and then civilization and people's the complexity of human behavior as you get to more modern world. Which Spear has to cross the ocean to get to. All of that is there. I think because again, I've only watched the episodes once each when we covered them. But I think, like Bex was saying, if I watched it again, it would be more about paying attention to the technique that Tartakovsky was using, and looking at how well he employs his craft. And even on first watch, there's more than enough to go, okay, I see that. I see what you're doing. You're setting it. Yep. And you kind of, even things that you kind of sense how it's going to go, it still manages to deliver a punch. When, especially season 1, episode 8 is the one that I always go back to and go, that one, that was when, we'd had really good buildup. We'd had some pretty good storylines or whatever. That was the one where I was like, okay, he ain't playing now. This is really getting after it, and it's the genius of the animation and the character work, and again, I've said from the get go when we first started watching, and it was like it's clear he's watched silent movies, and got so much of how you express yourself facially with and physically, and you don't need dialogue to convey that.
Yeah. Get a little super chat here from our short king Rossi for $2. Says, Vex, why do you tempt me so with these profile pics?
That is a sweet potato.
Glistening sweet potato.
Yes.
All buttered up. Looks moist.
Mm-hmm.
She's just telling you, Rosity, make sure you eat your complex carbs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As
Also,
they-
I didn't know that we were going with a theme for fucking headlines here, so
That's not
I
too late. You
added-
could change it.
I added undead.
I'm dead.
It's like that could be the sequel name to Zombeaver.
You can thank Istafomos for this picture. He was having dinner a few weeks ago, and he sent me this picture, and he's like, this made me immediately think of you. I was like, thank you. I'm glad I left that impression.
So he's to blame. Gotcha.
Mhm.
Or thank, I should say, maybe. Our young lad, Brawler. What's up, dude? How you doing? Vex, that profile pic is way too much. Lamau.
Telling you, Brawler, whoever on your show tonight doesn't like Galaxy Quest, boiled in oil. That is the sentence.
Yeah, we'll be raiding into you, Brawler. So best keep in mind, we're going to be watching.
Oh, Knives will be out
and listening. So
does someone on that panel hate Galaxy Quest?
I mean,
I don't know.
Control Little China.
What's up, Nads?
Guys, I had this profile picture on BSUM yesterday
Yeah,
too.
I saw it. What are we talking about?
It's on. I mean, it resembles a lot of the other pictures.
Mhm.
I know.
Are we really?
How's that any different
surprised?
from the roast beef?
This isn't even the worst one she's had.
I know.
Yeah, there was one that was very rectum-like that I recall.
That was used during our Alien Earth coverage.
Yeah. Yep.
You know,
Oh,
if it's the face
one?
hugger.
No.
No, the one the one you just had.
The one that there's
That's
that.
like the face hugger.
The butter.
Yeah,
the
the
butter.
butter. There was one that looked very sphincterish from a while back. I think it was on B-Sub you had it, and people were like, "What the fuck?" you ended up changing it.
So, the pepper?
The
I
red
don't
pepper.
know. I don't know.
Nah.
Why do you collect vagina?
Because Ed Gein inspired me to.
Yeah. You should see her nipple belt.
It's made of chocolate chips and Dippin' Dots.
Yeah, Dippin' Dots.
Wait, Nadia, are you going to be on Brawlers? Are you the guest? Or are you just going to tune in to
Oh
watch?
Lord. R.I.P. Galaxy Quest.
Well,
Either way, I'm intrigued.
I still hold to
Yes.
the exact same
Oh, good.
Oh.
if Nads is the one who doesn't like Galaxy Quest, the boiled in oil sentence still applies, and in her case might be. Okay, she loves it.
Right. No, I mean, we all do, obviously, of course.
The right people do.
Yeah.
Who can
But
dislike
we are-
Galaxy Quest? What is there to dislike about that movie?
I don't know who
don't
does.
know.
I just think I don't know what
Well, he
people might have
posted
to
that
say.
the opinions were mixed, and I'm like, no, you don't
Right.
mix opinions on Galaxy Quests.
No, there's
By
the right
Gravithar's
opinions,
hammer,
and then
everyone
there's
shall
everyone else's.
agree.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a few that they're like, oh, I didn't like it, and I was like, I can't be friends with you anymore. You just go away. This is bad.
And our friendship has now been terminated.
Yeah. You were not beaten up as a child, clearly.
I'll
If you
accept
don't like
your
Galaxy
resignation.
Quest, you have questionable morals.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's funny. It's one of my favorite movies, comfort movies, and the document is great too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean that's a movie I could watch anytime. Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, it's one
Now-
of the best Star Trek movies.
Agreed.
Yes.
Now we'll be able to watch this anytime, any place on repeat. That is
first
to
two
be
seasons.
determined. Yes, first two seasons, absolutely. We can do this two ways. I could go slide by slide, slowly, where I can kind of just let it play, it'll play the slides a lot quicker with those smooth transformations.
Your PowerPoint skills busting out.
Yeah, we'll just kind of let it ride like this and be like, boom, go ahead and play.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shift
let-
into the ether.
Let things kind of go until there's a pause.
Yeah. We could do that if we want.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Yeah, so let's talk about the beginning here.
What?
What?
Nadia's last comment in the chat.
Well, Nadia, it's been nice having you in the chat, but you can go now.
Okay, you're.
Let me just ban her. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, just.
Yeah, your wrench privileges have been revoked, Nadia.
Yep.
Next thing she's going to be like, I don't like black and white movies.
If you'd stopped at and white, it would have been better.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Well, we already knew that.
I think it's only half of those movies that she dislikes.
the former.
Yeah.
Just so to this image that is on the screen. So it's pretty like, did we all come to the same conclusion that this is Mira's like clan, her people?
Yes.
That's the same village. What did you guys, like, out of curiosity, what was the timeline you thought of? Because I was thinking like, oh, based on how decomposed he is, it's only been a couple months, but magic exists in this universe. So it could easily be years.
And it could just be that he's been mummified, and so he's been somewhat preserved.
Mm-hmm.
So it's difficult to say exactly. Like I'm like, okay, the facial markings. I was like, okay, it seems like it's the same culture, but it definitely appears we've done a time jump of some kind. Just don't know how long yet.
Yeah, I definitely believe it's her clan, her village, her people, but
because I also noticed the animals they predominantly featured were kind of normal animals.
Right. I was like, there's definitely. I mean, I would say like with the crocodile, it's rather large. But I'd say.
Do we want to save it till we get to that slide?
Yeah, so let's save it. But
I think the one thing that we see is the straw village that's busy being on fire is fairly small, and the caves are now abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before there were people that were living up in there as well. So my guess is that the people have moved on, but there were still some people that stayed.
Yeah.
That maybe there was a split up or something, but the boneheads who the boneheads with dreads who show up.
Bone dreads.
Yeah. That's.
I thought those were masks until they tried to eat with them on.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I was like, well, those are kind of masks, and I was like, no, that's actually their head. Okay, yeah, well,
like it would, like, seeing that, I was just like, this would be a great time for like the riff track guys to say, we can take these off.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, well, especially the one that's like looking at the other two. I was just waiting for him to go, guys, come on. I mean, you can take them off. It's fine. You're eating, but
yeah.
I think time has passed.
Definitely,
and enough time that Mira and Child and Pang have all moved somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
relocated. I mean, who knows if it was like a
generations that
have
that's passed or whatever.
Right. Yeah. There's no indication yet as to how much time, other than like some new animal species, which we'll get to, but obviously, like, we don't really see a lot of. I mean, obviously, like, this old guy is the only survivor here, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also interesting how it's just one other bone dread guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I do, again, I think the one thing I enjoyed from watching season 1 and season 2 again is looking at these effects that Gendy introduces and provides us, like just the reflection in the old man's eyes. Like, again, I like, he's got to be some sort of wizard, or
medicine
sorcerer,
man or something,
right?
Yeah.
Medicine man,
which kind of, in a way, storytelling wise, it's like, if I'm doing this episode, it's like I would probably open in the middle of the battle, because the fact that he's the lone survivor, the guy who just so happens to be able to revive Spear, is the one guy who lives. Like,
yeah.
Okay, it's starting a little shaky, but
I don't know if you guys like noticed it, but like there were just, like, aside from the flashbacks that we get kind of peppered in later, I noticed that there were just a lot of story callbacks to like the first season in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy waking up alone, and we see the flames and everything. It very much reminded me of, first of all, how we meet Spear in that very first episode of the entire series, but also the fact that Spear and his wife and children before they passed, they were really the last of his kind, because he had never, and we don't ever see him encounter anyone else who's like him, because he's a oh god, what's the type of human?
Neanderthal.
There you go. Right. So it
Mhm.
very much felt reminiscent of this. Now it's like the cycle is repeating now with Mira's people. So it felt fitting that we kind of opened in the middle of a battle. I think it set the emotional tone pretty well, given for what comes later.
No, what I'm saying is I would have gone back, just like I would have gone back several minutes and had him try to revive him in the midst of the battle, not at the end where he just so happens to be the lone survivor.
Yeah, because it's not believable that the old shaman is the last man standing and not a warrior or something like that, right? You know, that's kind of.
I mean, this is a pretty fucking buff old man, to be fair.
I mean,
medicine man again.
Until Spear comes walking out, you realize this guy's kind of a child in comparison.
Guy hadn't eaten enough protein.
I mean, this we'll know more, I guess, going forward. You know, as we start to get a grip on what timeline, you know, how far we've jumped ahead. It's like the fact that he knows who's inside that cave. It's like, okay, that would suggest that this isn't too far removed from season 2.
Well, or that Spear has
legends.
become legend. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because and we'll get to it in a second, but just to maybe quickly say, he again, when he walks into the cave or the catacomb, whatever, you notice the sketches, the markings on the wall first.
Yeah,
so,
where he did his history. Yeah.
Right. So is that the legend, first, and then he dies, and then they just like, well, we're just going to mummify him, because
he was like the savior of their people, because he does battle with flaming Viking, and
he's the reason why Burning Man started.
Yeah, exactly.
See, look at this. AJ is interested in this, and Nadia is not. Wow, point for AJ.
Yeah, and it's excellent, AJ. It's excellent.
Yeah.
AJ, if you haven't seen this, you have to, dude. I think you'd really enjoy this.
Season 1 and season 2. We're going to find out about season 3.
We'll find out about season 3, but first 2 seasons, yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but because you recently watched like the final episode of season 2, but didn't the final episode of that season kind of hint to Mira and her people seeing Fang as a bit of like a mythical hero by the time that he had passed?
Well, and honestly, I honestly think the show is building that like from even earlier, because there are a lot of mythological elements built into this, and the things that Spear does are like the kind of things you would attach to a mythological character. Yeah, like I kind of feel like that's exactly what the show is doing with him.
Yeah, a Hercules kind of story.
Yeah.
I mean, but now, they really have taken it to the next step because that's the reason this old man even goes to it. It's just like, I've heard this myth my entire life. So, of course, he could be the one that could save us, take care of this problem sort of deal.
Yeah. Him raising up Spear isn't the initial concern. It's why is this motherfucker alive?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially when, he has a lot of rage, which you kind of can't blame him for. But obviously, the fact that he just jumps on this bone dread dude that's seemingly still alive. It's kind of
it's kind of like an inverse Predator almost. It's got the weird dreads and the weird face. And
this is Tom Bonahawk.
Oh,
man body though. It's kind of interesting. Also bleeds red. So. But
the African ancestors.
He goes.
I actually kind of wonder if they're going for like almost like a bone tomahawk thing, to where it's like they've, because if you remember that they've got like bones and stuff like in their mouths and stuff, to where that's like they incorporate that. Yeah, it's like they might be going for something similar with these guys, but it's a bit otherworldly, I guess. But it's not too far removed from what we've seen in the show so far.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen civilizations and cultures at different levels and belief systems and all that. And so if you have, essentially they're Homo sapien mostly, except for their boneheads, and they're cannibals, or just wild men who who do whatever versus Mira's people who are, you know, more advanced, but not to the point that they have metal, you know, whereas we've had the Vikings who do show up. So you have the different tech levels from different cultures as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think again, once this old man recognizes what's happening here, I mean, obviously the whole village is in flames, but he's quick on his feet. You know, he knows what to grab. It's like he knows what spell or what to use exactly in order to concoct this. You know, I don't know, this magic that completely.
Well, this straight up necromancy here.
Yeah, I mean, I just love the coloring too from this green liquid. Is just
Gendy always has like those colors that really pop, either like a deeply
Yeah.
like the deeply saturated reds and oranges that are going on in the background, and then this
this
absolutely radioactive green.
Yeah, exactly. It was very radioactive.
I didn't find it too strange that this guy knew how to do everything because we've been introduced to these type of characters in season 1 and season 2. Like the witches episode is a great example of such. So
True.
It doesn't surprise me that there's people that know this. It's coincidental that the last man in this village is it. But the other thing too is if this is Mira's people, because even Mira herself, she's quite a slender, kind of, you know, unimposing
Tall.
woman.
Mhm.
But she had battle techniques. She knew how to defend herself, and she was quite strong.
Yes.
Physically too, when it came to holding her own. So it's like him surviving is also one of those things where it's just kind of the best of the best managed. So I didn't see an issue with the old man surviving.
I mean, do you remember Thick Boy that the Vikings just mowed through when they snatched up? Yeah, he a bit bigger than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's again, it's not bothersome to me. I like because the rules are so. There's no set standard of rules for a lot of these characters in this universe.
Yeah,
well, as far as like
not...
somebody of his physicality surviving, it's like you could even chalk it up to just he wasn't like his death was not something they prioritized because they're like, oh, this is just an old frail old man, give him a little thump on the head and he's dead, and he just happens to live it.
Yeah,
it's like my only issue with him surviving really is the fact that he happens to be the guy able to bring Fang back to life.
Yeah, the lone survivor or whatever. It's like, you know, that you could have earned this very easily, but you just jump into this and go, no, trust me. And I'm like, I don't know.
I suppose that's where then I do agree with what you said earlier, Gord, in which maybe they should have just done it in the midst of battle. It would have
do it that way. I think you fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would have just been a little bit more cause to bring him back, you know, as opposed to like, well, everything's over, and I get it's the, you know, part of the title and part of it what characterizes Spear as vengeance itself, which sorry about that bright pause there, but
that is a great transition. It's better than Alien Earths, at least, you know. It matches the scene.
Where's the Ice Age?
Yeah, if we could get an Ice Age cross dissolve, it'd be great.
You know what it reminded me of though? The way
Peter Pan.
There's better allegory in this, thank God. The way Spear walks and is reincarnated reminds me of oh God, I can't think of the like the avatar that gets that the Viking gets turned into.
When he becomes the fire
demon
vengeance
thing. Like again, like it's like that's vengeance right there, and the way it walks, the way it moves, the way it responds, very similar as it's, you know, directed towards, you know, the people that destroyed their village. And again, it's this old man who's got control of Spear here, but you know, I think it's I'm like, this dude's definitely gonna bite the dust. Like not to say like I saw anything in the trailer that was going to allude to him dying, but you know, it's going to be about Spear always, I think. Although it would have been kind of cool just to maybe see him live a little bit longer. But if he's controlling Spear, I guess.
At some point, you have to give Spear agency.
I'm like, he's taking away from that control.
Master. Unless, again, if all you're going to do is, okay, Spear is reanimated for a couple of episodes, and then that's the end of that story. okay, well, you can have the puppet master do
Right.
that, and then when he gets killed, then that's the end, you know. But vengeance was achieved or whatever. That's not what happens.
Yeah, kind of cool. There's all these like empty caves that I imagine are filled with bodies, but there is one particular cave that our hero resides in, and it is this
Cave of
one,
Wonders.
the cave of.
The diamond in the rough
Who disturbs my slumber?
disturbs my slumber.
See, he's Burning Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm burning for you.
Can you go back to just the stuff that was outside of his? Yeah, all of
Mhm.
this.
yeah. I wondered about that. I'm like, is that sort of like little
They look like offerings.
tributes?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what I
you know,
thought
a
it
lot of
was.
traditional cultures will provide food and beverages and gifts to the dead to appease their spirits in the afterlife.
Or to a god. If he
I
was
mean, a
disguised
god would have a more impressive temple of some kind.
Yeah,
yeah,
a
that's
better
true,
burial
but
place.
I'm just thinking of, the monkeys in Africa, how they live and their quality of life and whatnot, and what they're able to build, sort of deal, right? It's
I mean, even then, you have specific temples, for certain things, But
Mhm.
when you're kind of animist, where everything is a spirit of some kind, then you don't need it, because all of the world was that way. That was true for, like, American Indians.
Mhm.
It was just the world was the temple.
Right.
But this one is more like spirit of ancestor that's departed, and you're still trying to do this. I mean, it still goes on in Asia, and I
Mhm.
know it goes on in certain African countries.
Yeah. I wondered the same thing though too, Vex. So I'm glad you said something. But yeah, the legend again. We knew from the ending of season 2 that this is what he was doing a lot of, and just giving us an entire storyboard of his life. Right, like he's just again telling that story. He's giving us a storytelling perspective of
The beginning of season 1 all the way through, with
yep,
his
his whole
children,
life.
and yep.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is great. And obviously, I was like, all right, well, here comes the zombified spear. So let's get to it. But I kind of, I mean, I thought this was cool. This whole sequence here, again, just the animation itself, again, the bright,
Yeah, it's
radiated green, it pops.
it was very heavy metal.
Yes,
Mhm.
this was really cool here. I almost made this the thumbnail, but I was like, nah, I don't know. People wouldn't not understand what.
Yeah,
this
people
means,
wouldn't
but,
recognize that
yeah.
one.
But
Though, sorry, go ahead.
no, but yeah, it was just, I guess, sort of cool the way it was sort of summoned, right, and then just sort of, goes into and is absorbed into the body of Spear here, and then thus resuscitated. But go ahead.
Is because this was like an unresolved plot line from season 2 with that whole demon, like the Hell Knight thingy kind of deal,
Mhm.
right? Because there was such a build up to it and it didn't get resolved. Did anyone else kind of see the same face?
No, I
in
mean,
that
I
green
definitely saw
glow?
this. I mean, it got semi-resolved, I guess, as far as like,
Yeah,
I mean,
they defeat him.
yeah,
It felt like a very like what's the word? It was God, what's this? Anticlimactic. There we go.
Yeah,
It felt like
Yeah, I could see
So
that.
that's like with how much they kind of built that up, and like it had been so heavily alluded to in like episodes leading up to it. And when it happened, it just kind of was like it was like a flat fart kind of deal, right?
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
I see this
Mhm.
guy here, and I'm just like, is there a tie? Did Mira's people kind of make a deal with this? I'm thinking of the possibilities of where it could go, because I do like that demon guy does show up in the trailers for this season too. So
Oh, does he
Yeah.
really? I haven't watched the
yeah, he shows
maybe I
up in
didn't
the
see
trailers
it.
for season 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That'll be interesting then.
Yeah, I mean, I think the I don't think it's the same demon, because again, each of these cultures have their own religions and all that, but it
Mhm.
is the same kind of thing where it's the survivor here, our necromancer wants
Mhm.
vengeance, and
Mhm.
so it makes sense that the face of whatever that spirit is going to be similar, you know, within all of them.
Yeah, the old man is like, "Go that way." Yes, master. Which I don't know. I guess I guess it's not that far away, but like I don't know. Do you guys think it's like the little camp is kind of close? I mean, I don't know what your distance perspective here is, but I feel like either maybe they're new or are they some sort of invader tribe, you know, culture that again started this war with you know, Mira's people as well.
Yeah, they don't have
or-
permanent housing, so you know it could very much just be, you know, moving through areas and taking
Nomadic
whatever
tribe.
they can. Yeah,
Yeah, it just seems like again, like those stones seem so purposeful, right? Like they're
yeah,
just
like a
there.
hinge.
Yeah, hedgestones, something like that, where it's just like, okay, well, that's quite interesting.
Well, and it could be a religious thing on their part, right? Because
Right. True.
I didn't rewind and look, but my assumption was the meat they were eating were the villagers.
Yeah, I was like, they might be cannibalistic. Which if that's the case, here's spear. So, but I mean, I thought it was cool, just the way, you know, again, like he's controlling him through his mind, his eyes, I guess. That it definitely reminds me of a spell that's in Dungeons and Dragons, and you know, in World of Warcraft.
Nerd.
You know, I know. Yeah. Guys, this is a funny looking spell. I'm gonna cast you. Maybe roll dice real quick. Hold on, all right?
Sabers as rod, staves, and wands.
Yeah. Oh, let me tap my mana. That's Leon, sorry.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I don't know if you guys thought this too, but part of me found their expressions a little humorous the moment.
Yeah, they were
Spear
kind of
shows.
funny. Oh, and again, it really started when they started trying to eat with these masks. I'm like, okay, hold up. Did you all come from the same weird looking ugly mother, or are these just masks that you absolutely should be taking off before you eat?
Yeah, or is the Scooby-Doo gang and the Mystery Machine going to pull off the mask and realize it's actually Old Man Connors? And
you know what? It kind of reminds me
it's like,
of
guys, if you're having this much trouble eating, maybe y'all should go like resort to applesauce or something.
Yeah.
Meat ain't for you all.
It reminds me of the 13th Warrior. That mountain tribe that wears like, you know, the things over their heads, but yet they still sort of eat kind of for the most part. Like, but I think they do take off their whatever funny looking costume headpieces when they're like deep in the mountain though.
Yeah, it's when they're in their homeland.
Yeah, but yes, yeah. It reminds me of oh god, what are those little
My man on the left just realized that they got Scooby snacks.
Yeah. They remind me of what do they call them? Meerkats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like pop out of the
Yeah. What's up?
What? Who's that? Ah,
it's kind of hard to be an intimidating tribe when all of your warriors look constantly surprised.
Yeah. Can I lower my brow ridges a bit so that I don't look like I just had a thumb shoved up my ass, surprisingly?
Thus shooketh.
Thack prostate fine.
Yeah. But it's, I mean, I gotta give props to I'm gonna assume it's a dude, but homeboy who puts 2 and 2 together and ends up going,
hold up,
oh, wait a second, if I take this dude out, will that affect him?
Yeah,
sure enough it did. But that whole sequence too is pretty funny. But
these really are the most kind of like laughable tribe designs that we've seen in this show so far, isn't it? Like, I like the intent behind it, but like at least when we've had like weird creatures or people come up, like we've seen the variations of like the monkey-esque people in previous seasons, and it worked because like they were still there was an intentional amount of humanism to them where like you could either see them as a monster or you could see them as like a more primitive version of what we are, what Spear is.
Yeah.
But here it's just kind of like it's a goofy level of horror almost.
Yeah, that's why I said. I mean, it had a very Scooby-Doo like
Yeah.
feel to the design, and yeah, as opposed to like the early hominids that we see that are much more monkey-like, in season 1.
Yeah.
Like this design could work too if you just get rid of the bottom jaw. Just make make it look like an actual mask, and from the bottom jaw you see like a human or a monkey jaw kind of out there. So you just have like the top teeth. That's all you got to do to the character design to make it work.
Well, and maybe like narrow like how much you see of the eyes to make it look angrier. Because I think the wide eyes ain't helping.
Yeah, the wide eyes definitely makes it humorous, like I said, in my opinion. But I would agree that just to make it more beady eye would probably make it a little bit more intimidating, or just to give that sort of like, it might be cautious about
eye
them.
even.
Yeah,
just
that
give
too.
them the glowing eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. I am Spirit. Yeah, because right here they're like,
like 420 guy on the left there.
Yeah.
Hey, little. Oh damn, we're screwed now, aren't we?
Bruh, you see the same thing I'm seeing.
Is that a dead guy with glowing eyes? Are you all seeing this?
Wait, even like this one, he's like, Misa
I'm
no
in trouble.
good. Yeah, Misa in trouble.
Yeah, that's the other problem is the mouth agape all the time makes them look like idiots, or they're laughing, or just mouth breathing.
The horror is gone. Like the intent dwindles with that design. Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it just kind of makes this group seem feeble, which you can do that, but you've also killed the tribe he was buried with, who weren't feeble, as far as I recall. So,
you also depower Spear because he's able to mow through these. But it was like, but these guys look like the Three Stooges, and so of course, he's kicking their ass
for sure. Pushovers, yeah.
Yeah,
until there's one of them that actually has a bit of intelligence. How do I stop this rage-filled behemoth here? Well, maybe I'll take this old dude. And again, I like that he gives this little taunt off.
That's what I wasn't a fan of. It was like, he's smart, he figures it out, and he goes, "Let me alert you to what I'm doing." And the old man is just like, "I didn't hear that. I'm hard of hearing."
Anytime I see that in a show, particularly it happens a lot in cartoons, I'm reminded of that part in Avatar: The Last Airbender where he's like, "Sokka, it's not a sneak attack if you yell sneak attack."
Yeah.
Yeah, this entire sequence really does diminish Mira and her people, who are quite competent. I'm not sure what Gendy was thinking, because like at least like when we had the Vikings in season 2, they were like formidable opponents. They were on par with kind of Spear's level of. They matched his vengeance in strength, sort of deal, right?
Yeah.
So it was interesting, but here it's just like you've completely dissected a very interesting group of people for the sake of kind of a novelty scene, because this ultimately doesn't influence anything else that happens in the rest of the episode. It's more of a moment meant to carry you through to the next bit. And then almost.
Yeah, it's like I need a device to get rid of the puppet master once he's animated Spear, and so I'm going to have this goofy Scooby-Doo battle where one guy does it, and then that's it, and that's the last we'll see of them.
This was a weird bit to put into. He gets his head cut off.
Yeah,
and then monkey dude just pokes at it, and I'm like, wait, these monkey dudes just slaughtered an entire village. Why is he going to be fascinated by a little bit of brain showing?
Well, he's fascinated, I guess, to the fact that he's living, but at the same time, it's an aesthetic choice. I'm like, I don't like this because it's probably going to be permanent, I would assume, as far as like Spears moving forward. And I'm like, did you have to do that? I mean, I thought the spear through the chest was one thing. It's like maybe do another just stab, and nothing happens. Like his brain's going to be exposed this whole time. I was like, it just looks goofy.
Yeah.
Would you have rather him do like this, like kind of like slow, like poke,
maybe like
stab
him in the heart. Maybe stab him through the heart.
Yeah, like okay, he's still alive. I'm gonna run out of here because, it's
Well,
like it's not like a part of his brain is still like it's still rounded, right? Like there's still
also, why is his brain still in this state? I mean, it should
Right.
be a shriveled walnut, but
it's
the
preserved.
we're skipping over the fact that we killed the puppet master and we saw the green spirit leave Spear, and yet he's alive somehow.
Yeah. I was confused. I was like, well, hang on. It's like when the guy got killed, I was like, okay, so he's not going to be controlling him, but the spirit left. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's he walking then? What's got him alive now?
Now is the I was say argument, but is the question because of this heart that was came fresh from a kill, right? The old man kills the last bonehead, takes his heart, uses it in his spell, which in turn somehow transforms and goes into Spear, right? Is it Gendy saying, well, in essence, he has a new heart, and that's how he's still able to be animated, reanimated, even though the puppeteer part of him, him being controlled is now it's like he's freed, but he is still alive somehow. Like I don't know if I'm not trying to say that's justification for it, but I don't know if that's what he's trying to say.
I think again, this is it's kind of I'm shortcutting. I'm not actually earning some of this stuff, right? So it's one thing if he was like, okay, I have to use one potion to animate the corpse, and then another one to instill it with the spirit of vengeance. But spirit don't do nothing until that spirit goes into him, and he's walking around with his green eyes. And then when you kill the guy and you see the spirit leave, that vengeance spirit goes away.
Yeah, it leaves.
Why is this motherfucker still walking around? I mean, did the vengeance spirit go, oh, I left my keys in that guy. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to check on that.
Yeah. Little fly lands on his eye.
I like that. Because again, it's the kind of dead, he's still dead.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the reflexes.
Yeah. I mean, definitely like the drawing itself here as well.
Yeah.
With this little, very macro close up, but yeah, it's quite interesting to go with this approach. And again, like even right here, he's recognizing and realizing like his eyes squint because he's seen the light again for the first time in God knows how long.
Yeah.
Right. To be aware of that, it's like, okay, well, he has some sort of reflexes. Like there's some sort of neurological aspect that's also been awakened. Like he doesn't feel pain when he was stabbed. Granted, it was when he was being possessed or whatever. But now that he's freed, even the sun hurts his eyes. Interesting take, I guess. But even his posture changes. Like he goes from like hunched over to like his head just goes full up, and it's like, I think this is almost the color pattern is very reminiscent of like the flashbacks that he has, right? I forget when it is that he has his first one.
It's when he hears the guy in the river.
That's right. Like it's coming up here.
Yeah.
But yeah. And again, I enjoyed the posture, again, the walk of him, again, making it seem like he's still some sort of undead being, but it definitely has this fantasy take to it. And again, then we see a freaking elephant, and we're like, oh, okay, so no more dinosaurs then.
And antelope and zebra as well, and they're all current day elephants and antelopes and zebra.
Because if you remember in season 2, I want to say it was episode 3 when we get the bear fights.
Yeah,
the bear fight with Fang and Spear, and them some big old bears, right?
they're chunky boys.
Yeah, I'd say prehistoric type bears, but
like earlier than that though, like we had like the giant gator in that first episode aside, we had the mammoths pretty early on. There
Mhm.
was the flashback of Spear hunting with his son, and they were hunting this, prehistoric version of antelope that had all these extra antlers
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
remember that every land we go to, the wildlife gets more
Changes.
modern. So
Yeah.
the kind of wild card is when we show up at the Viking the first Viking settlement, the one that wasn't quite so
Yeah.
choppy, and we get the red Tyrannosaur,
Yes.
and then him and
Oh,
Fang
fair
hook up,
point.
right?
Okay.
Red.
But
Okay.
otherwise it's pretty much more modern fauna. And then when he comes to Mira's people, the reason that everybody freaks the fuck out when they see Fang is they ain't never seen nothing like that, and
Mhm.
everything
Yes.
is much more modern at that point. So it makes sense that the continent that they're on now is again more in the future, getting close to modernity as far as the wildlife.
Good call. Good call. All right.
Even
I will
this
say
part.
this episode does have a lot of great like facial expressions that could be used in videos for a lot of
Yes.
modern media.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially like the when he reaches up and like touches his own brain,
Yeah. It's like,
that could absolutely be used. Yeah.
yep. What's up, Kojo? How you doing, man? Hope your day's going well and your night's going
Yeah.
well.
Give us
Good
your
to see
best
you here.
rallying cry.
Now I gotta say, first time trying some cheerwine was when I was a young lad and went to North Carolina.
This would
Love
make
these-
one of like a great like what is like what are the like a chapstick ad?
Yeah.
I will say this definitely reminded me of season 2's opener with the megalodon. Right?
Yeah.
You see the giant shark. Here's the giant gator, which it's definitely interesting to think. Okay, so like as soon as this happened, I'm like, okay, so we do have some large, apex predators still running about, which I'm glad to see it. It just it wasn't here for that long, unfortunately. Part of me wanted it to kind of, I don't know, show up again and not be so easily thwarted by Spear. But again, I don't want to diminish Spear being so epic because obviously as,
I don't know.
as he is
I
in the
liked
first
this
two
part.
seasons,
I thought
but
this was pretty like him kind of remembering
yeah,
his strength
like
and just
exactly.
ripping the tank. I'm like, okay, there's Spear.
Yeah.
There's
That's
Spear
like,
being Spear.
oh shit.
Well, and the echo of survival at any cost, right? That
Yeah.
he's
Mhm.
kind of an apex predator, and
Just rips its tongue right off, dude.
I'll be taking this with me.
Yep. I'm gonna eat this later. I'm gonna give this to my new bonehead enemies real quick,
Yep.
and then just the clock.
I mean, come on, gator. Gator tongue. That's like
Gito.
that's like a Florida dish right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Nadia's still watching, but maybe
This
she
actually
can
would be
take
a
that.
great like Florida greeting card right here.
Yeah. Try
From
the
the Sunshine
wrestling
State.
in Gatorland.
Try some gator tongue.
Visit the Everglades.
Yeah.
Uh,
Serving frog legs, gator tongue, turtle stew.
Mm.
I do. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just wanted to say like it's like season 1 over season 2, you could see that Gendy had like refined some of the art style and the color work. And
Mhm.
again, we're seeing that here because I can
Yep.
see that to get the lighting down a little bit better, he's now softened some of those colors around Spear and the dominant character of the scene. So it's nice to see that he's still trying to evolve this very specific style that he's cultivated over so many years now.
Yeah, no, I definitely like. I was going to say the same thing. So you can definitely tell that he's just. I would say he's stayed the same or stayed consistent, but I think he's obviously gotten a lot better. And then you can just see a lot of these shots again, like earlier on in the episode when you said the the foreground to background, camera perspective shift, right when the spear's in blood and he sees like the dead, well, not the dead, the knocked out bonehead guy, right, that he then brutally kills.
Yeah.
But
You got a
just even-
depth of focus shot there.
Yeah.
That you know, he's in focus, but the background is a bit blurred.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, love these rain shots here too. Again, just that they attention to detail on the leaves, the dragonfly.
That was one thing that kind of got my attention. I was like, I think you did it better in earlier seasons. Is when Spear is standing there and the rain is falling, and it's literally only impacting his silhouette, but it's washing everything off of him, and you just kind of see the overlay where it's rain in front of him, rain falls on a 2D plane on him, and then rain behind him instead of actually landing on his face or things like that.
Yep.
It's what if it's softening his exposed brain here.
He's rinsing it.
Right.
Soggy noggy.
Get them flies off and make that
No dirty
stench
mind
go
for
away.
him. He's going to clean it out.
Right. A fresh mind.
River of
And-
Snakes fucking flashback with this too. I was like expecting
Yeah.
the snakes as soon as I saw the water.
Yeah, I was expecting something like that to happen. I'm like, all right, here comes monster number 2, and then I'm like, aw, nope, just a leper. Okay.
I mean, a leper is kind of a monster.
Yeah, they are kind of monsters.
Yeah, in their own right. Yeah, I was like, which again, just an interesting turn. I was not expecting to see one, let alone an entire tribe full of them. I don't know.
Well, it's a colony. It's
Leper
not a thing.
colony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still, like, I wasn't expecting to see that.
I was in fact, I was telling Nick and Goodwin this is basically, this episode is the longest delayed post nut clarity in history. That's what it is.
You're
Yeah,
like me.
I just there was also like on top of just like again subtly improving the color work. There was like this little sequence in particular. I noticed he's gotten better with his animations because the way that this leper does the come hither and runs ahead of Spear is so much smoother than all of the action, animation we've gotten in the previous 2 seasons. So that kind of made me look forward to like the more intense stuff. We'll see if it's going to be more smooth and fluid and hit a lot harder.
Yeah, they're increasing the frame rates for the animation. There's a lot of on ones animation, especially with like the leper when he does the hand waves and things like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I enjoyed that.
He had back Illuminati there. I just want to point that out. His triangle.
Yep.
I'd
That's
play the
his
Xbox
behind it.
themes right over that.
He also has old man ass.
Yeah.
Maybe it fell off though, to be fair.
Could have been, yeah, it shriveled
Yeah.
up. It all
But
went up into his brain. That's why his brain's the only thing that's
He has zombooty.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody who left an offering could find him a pair of shorts. Come on, people.
Yeah. You couldn't wrap me around some of that cloth you got there.
Yeah.
He goes.
A
He should go
loincloth or
back.
something.
He should go back to his cave and like start opening those up, and he finds like a pair of jorts. He's like zombie Johnson.
Yeah.
I got to wrap something down there, right? I mean,
He just opens it up. Why briefs? Spear only wear boxers.
the sun people in greater numbers.
Yeah, there's a couple of them was like, all right, Jawa.
Yeah. OTD.
OTD.
Yeah, just I find it funny how they're obviously afraid of him, and I'm like, have y'all looked at yourselves recently? Because
I mean, they're alive. That already, but
That's
they're
true.
like, Bob,
For
we
now.
have leprosy.
yeah,
Why are you bringing a zombie up in here? Don't we have enough problems?
maybe he could teach us the ways of living past our disease here.
And they're like, I'm hoping to die. The hell with this. I don't want to live on.
They should have been more welcoming when the group of Arab riders comes to kill them all, right?
Well, I mean, nobody wants to get killed by Arabs. Come on.
This scene right here definitely made me think of Jawas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, especially like the short ones.
See the Arabs.
That would be a
coming to kill
good
the
costume for
Jawas.
Rossi.
Yeah, the sand people show up.
Rossi could be a Jawa.
He could.
Yeah,
Aren't you a little
he's,
short
he's,
for a Jawa?
He's teeny tiny.
Ooh, teeny tiny.
Ooh, tiny.
The ooh, teeny weeny.
Yeah, I don't know if like this one I want to say leopard woman at the end here is like the leader. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to say who was this one right here, but definitely the worst one I think of the bunch. One eye completely deformed, but
I mean, she's a leper colony 6.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably the best looking girl in the leper colony.
Yeah.
She still has both her tits. There you go.
Yeah. She might have someone else's as well as a spare.
There's so many ways you could take this. There's so many jokes you could pull out of this now that I'm thinking about.
And we will.
Whose home was
We need
this?
more leper colony episodes.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought we were going to get one, but it doesn't look like we will. Based
I
on
bet Scooby and the Mystery Machine Gang don't show up to solve any mysteries here.
no. I do like. I was like, shoo, you're scaring him.
Let's see who you really are. They just pull his face off.
Oh shit! It really was a leper.
Whoops.
Yeah, here's the flashback of him seeing the little scorpion crawl and thinking about, oh, there's imprints in the sand based on his little legs moving, teeny tiny legs.
Mhm.
I used to do this on my
I really
cave.
like how that was animated, like his little feet scaring. He sees the little imprints. I was like, it's
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this small attention to detail that has a bigger meaning behind it. And then
That's
I remember
that's a good representation of Rings of Power writers trying to come up with a story.
But it could also be Stranger Things fans trying to come up with episode 9. I mean, there's 9 right there. It's XI.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Primal season 3, episode 1 gave us the clue for Stranger Things season 5,
That's right,
episode 9.
Yep.
God. The cope is strong with some people.
That's my understanding. The Depper brothers are meticulous.
Don't worry. We're just ribbing Soul Assassin. Spear would write considerably better episodes of both of those shows.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, Spear in his current state is still a lot smarter and has better wherewithal than majority of the writers in Hollywood right now. So,
and a majority of the fandoms and
yes,
IPs. Yeah,
that too, especially the fandoms, I'd say, who put up and support the terrible writing.
Predator Badlands fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they should have their own colony as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Lepers of a different kind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
might I suggest Madagascar?
No, that's too tropical. They don't deserve a beach. Hold on.
No,
They are mental lepers.
Yeah.
I do like the color palette here though. At night, but I was also like, those are scimitars.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Bedouin. I immediately was like, well, those are Arabian horses.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, okay. Arabian Nights theme song, go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
But do you think that the leopard colony has seen them before by chance, or knew
I
of
don't know about
them?
the leopard colony, but the leper colony has.
Yeah.
I got the impression that they knew that these people were dangerous, given the time period and whatnot. So they were just trying to take them out. There wasn't. I guess that's what I thought.
Well, the
They
leopard
might
colony
even-
reacts that anybody visiting would be a problem, right?
True.
Because you're
Spears.
outcasts, and
Yeah.
one of the things that leper colonies tended to do is if people who were not afflicted came around, they would pull back and away because you didn't want to spread it, and being unclean, you're not supposed to touch anybody.
Mhm.
Mm.
I don't know why they would even come through. It's like you're not going to raid a leper colony for
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I mean, and it's all risk.
Yeah.
I mean, leprosy is actually really hard to pass between people, but every civilization thought that you could get it from people who had it, and so
Mhm.
there was a reason you had leper colonies.
Maybe it was for cultural appropriation because they cover their faces similarly.
That could have been it. Yeah,
God, what was the what's the movie?
they were
that,
probably looking for the droids.
Ridley
that,
Scott did
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kingdom of Heaven.
Kingdom of Heaven. Yeah, when the king had leprosy, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Baldwin. Yeah.
yeah, he was wrapped pretty well. So, you know, I mean,
yeah, as soon as I saw the guy in the river, I was like, "Oh, look, leper!" Because you're wearing the uniform, if nothing else.
You know, just not a metal mask, plebs. But yeah, maybe they're just like, yeah, we hate. Maybe it was a hate crime thing. Who knows? We're just gonna kill them off and clean our lands.
Risk becoming lepers ourselves. No, I think I'll skip that.
Hey, no one said they were smart.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
I mean, never mind.
But some of these kills were.
I'm just saying.
rather well done.
The cousin relationships would suggest they probably aren't smart.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
I don't want to be profiling, but
They did attack a leprechaun.
Yeah.
I for the
they're from
right
the special
reasons.
needs colony, just 3 valleys down.
I think Gendy's always he's always been great at the kill animations, just like these brutal death scenes.
Yeah, the violence and the
violence,
physicality of it. You know,
Mhm.
that again where you've got the cloth following the spearhead coming out and the arch of the back.
Yeah, so the body movement is just it's like he again, he puts thought into it, which I feel like if this were translated into some other show or movie from a lot of other popular pieces out there, you'd be like, wait a second, he was stabbed from the back. The momentum, the physics, you'd think he would fly backwards, not somehow go like forwards along with the spear. And
I mean, it was Alien Earth. You'd see the horse riders coming up with the spears, and then somehow that guy gets hit in the face.
Right. Yep. Yeah. The logic, but
if it was Zack Snyder, we would still be here watching the slow-mo scene.
Yeah, just even like
this scene would last like
decapitations.
6 minutes.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's like why is this first episode an hour long?
Yeah,
it's because this whole fight sequence lasted 40 minutes.
Yeah. We had to include the grain harvesting. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Like the shaman would be in the tent making that potion for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. He's got to go out and harvest grain and then grind it.
Yeah. Oh God, what this was, what flashback was this again?
Looks like it's Fang.
I say this was
when his children were getting eaten.
Yeah, it's when
right.
when they're attacking the children.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the Fang. The Fang.
That's why he goes into rage.
Fang comes next. Yeah, it's on the horse. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, it's. I think the idea of him just this recollection, but again, like he just gets pissed off now. He's like, oh wait, I remember anger still somehow. It's all coming back to me, like riding a bike, saving the day here, kicking some ass with half my part of my scalp removed. And again, like I think
you know what the Arabs reminded me of? Do you remember the little magic idiot from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly what these guys reminded me of.
That's a good catch. The horse's face, though.
I'm like, oh crap! Even this guy with his eyes kind of, it almost looks like he's rearing, like the guy's rearing back of it, like, oh no.
Yeah.
The horse looks more terrified than the guy riding the horse.
Well, to be fair, that's how horses behave.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Oh my God, loud noise. Oh shit.
Yeah. What are you doing? We're not charging him. No, I don't want to charge him anyway.
Nope.
This is what he knew. He fucked up. Just that hand plant, just stiff arm.
Yeah.
And then just tosses him. Again, that strength, that physicality that Spears always had. Great to see it. And I'm going to yank. I'm almost surprised he just didn't yank the hair straight off the horse's ass.
Yeah, it just pulls the tail off.
There was a moment there I was like, is this horse just going to get ripped to shreds or what?
I thought something brutal was going to happen, like just the insides were going to get ripped out as well. But I'm like, that might be hard to watch for some
This is the
people, I
face
guess.
you would make if you landed on that saddle with no pants on. You're like,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, not that he probably has any feeling down there, but you know,
I bet he does now.
maybe he
remembers
enjoys it
feeling
though.
the-
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey,
Oh, it's ribbed for her pleasure.
raw straddle. All right.
Mhm.
So, wait a second.
Well, it actually
I remember
would
when I
be
had
kind of funny
pants on.
if like getting on the horse reminded him of like Mira getting on top of him. Instead
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that always reminded me that final episode always reminded me of The World According to Garp, where Glenn Close is explaining how she got pregnant. The soldier that was wounded and was like in a coma, and so she got up. And he's like, "You raped him! You raped that man!" And she was like, and then he said the only word we'd ever heard him say, "Good." And it's like, all right, all right.
Yeah, and I think this is definitely a callback to other episodes where we've seen Spear get impaled quite a bit, especially when the fight was it episode 4, the Red Mist episode, I believe it was titled, from season 2, where again the Vikings just pepper him with those arrows, and obviously he's just knocking him off, or he's still going, right? He's like a, unstoppable force. Except this time he's definitely seemingly down for the count. But again, Homeboy makes that mistake. He's now impaled from the opposite end. I think it was in the same spot. I do like that though. Again, like just cool detail of him being impaled and then just having it ripped out in reverse by someone, another passerby, rider here. But again, just this like idea of the dead skin also kind of just almost being vacuumed out as the spear is being removed from Spear. So it's cool detail there. Good thinking, Gendy. Good thinking. That Spear is also ribbed for her pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
But, yeah, Spear's definitely a character that every foe that he faces thinks that they can get the better of him, and as it turns out, even the zombified version is quite formidable. So
He's like, I'm going to take your arm and beat you to death with it.
Yeah, you come bearing gifts, I'm going to take your arm.
So those lepers were lacking hands, and now you will too.
I will donate this cause. Well, first I'm going to beat you with
I'm going to beat you to death with your own arm.
Oh, you want your arm back? Here, let me give it to you. Goom, goom, goom. Hammer fist. Rally cry. And then I'm going to just toss your buddy.
Yeah, and those
your
other
body
two
back
guys,
to your bodies.
Yeah, they kind of sit there and they go, nah, I'm good.
Maybe we should turn back now.
I think I left the stove on. Oh, yeah, we ought to go back and turn on that.
Guys, you know what? Didn't take the coal off the hookah. We got to go back.
I think my cousin's getting lonely.
I do like this shot here because it's just like from a perspective, like it's like looks flat. His body just like looks flattened.
Yeah,
right.
Completely destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like him, sitting on top of him, just beating the shit out of him, and no head, and one arm's gone. Right.
Well, there might be a head in there. It's just
I mean, what's left of the head, of course, but
what it resembles is up for debate.
Yeah. There's that cool, almost silhouette type of
and
shot.
again that blue light from the night and the moon and
it's the blood surrounding him.
soft and the soft edges for the lighting, so that, you don't get the direct light that you would from the sun.
Yeah.
Nope. Time to go.
You gotta have the stories live on. So we're gonna have a couple of them escape and live, and my little
Man, they got some new leprosy in that place. We need to stay the hell away from there.
yeah.
That one kind of looks like what's his face from Phantom Menace, the pod race guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to remember what his name is. But...
there was a couple of them that looked like the people from Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh
with
yeah.
the kind of that potato, looking face.
Yeah. And then this was pretty cool. Where Fang is roaring and
he hears something in the distance
something.
and he immediately flashes back to that, and so then he does his roar.
Mm-hmm. He's like, wait a second. I kind of thought that again, let me make sure this is right, like centered. The hill, that sort of ridge there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know if those could potentially be just rocks in the desert, or again, if they could be like dinosaur bones potentially. Like, I mean, probably just rocks, but it would have been cool if he would have seen. At first I thought I was like, are those dinosaur bones? And that's where he hears the roar, and that's why he thinks of Fang, perhaps too. But
he just hears an animal, in the night, and it reminds him of Fang, and so yeah, he's but again that primitive animal kind of instinct. Mm-hmm. Also, this shot, he definitely looks like an accountant. I mean, he's got the old man ass, he's got the bald spot up top.
That's how my accountant looks.
Yeah. Bob, could you put on some pants, please? We're gonna go ahead.
Yeah, your old man ass is showing.
It's the only way I can really.
I've run the numbers. I can't afford pants.
Yeah. I always do double entry accounting naked.
The wonderment.
What do you mean the IRS is coming? No. He's like,
this guy.
I ain't getting audited.
Are you saying this guy looks like someone from the pod racing?
No, it's somebody.
Yeah.
Well, him kind of. Yeah. The earlier ones. There's like a couple of, when they have the group. There's like two of them together that look like they're from Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ben Quaginero, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah. He was his pod racer explodes or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's one that like goes off into 4 places, but he lives.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's right.
And he got leprosy.
Yes.
Oh my God, is this Tatooine?
Ben Quaginero always survives. If he looks like Quaginero, he's gonna live.
Yeah.
He survives the pod race despite everyone else dying, or he survives, the weird raid on the leprosy village.
Yeah.
And this is basically where the episode ends for us. And he's just wandering off in the desert, slowly wondering what that roar is that he.
Well, he's going towards the roar, right?
Yeah. The shambling mound.
What's that, Wayfair? How you doing?
What?
Bud?
Sorry, the title of this episode was Revenge.
Vengeance of Death.
Vengeance of Death.
Mm-hmm.
Usually the
sounds like a shitty metal band name from the early 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of the
Vengeance of Death.
Yeah.
One of the good things about like the episode titles for Primal is that either it's alluding to something bigger thematically, or it's just straightforward, like how we had an episode just called River of Snakes,
Yeah,
and it was just a river of snakes.
And it was the advertising did not lie on the package.
Right. But it's just like here with a title like that, there wasn't really any vengeance because Spear doesn't have his full memories. He's kind of just like, he understands what's right or wrong. He understands kind of a basic level of good and evil and protecting, but there's no vengeance in anything. Even when the Arabs come to kill the lepers, there is no vengeance behind.
Well, he's raised up. He's raised up for vengeance, and so when he meets the bone dreads, the bonehead dreads, they are the victims of vengeance. But then vengeance man gets speared, and then the vengeance spirit goes away, and we just get dead.
It's not that much of the episode. Again, usually the title, it's the breadth of the episode,
majority of it.
The title will span, but that was really just, again, a moment to carry, like to push the story forward and to get rid of the shaman. Like, this is an okay episode, but given the quality of stuff we've gotten in 2 seasons,
this is weak sauce.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
basically I have to somehow revive Spear, and I didn't want to do it on Fortnite or just have somebody go somehow Spear returned. So I'm going to do some and then writing, and that's what we got. And yeah, when I watched this, I was like, I had concerns when I saw the trailer for season 3. I have much larger concerns now.
I think this episode would have worked a lot better if you kept the shaman man around a little bit longer. I think he could have died at the end of the episode, if anything. But
Right.
use him as a device to almost spur on the memories a little bit more, and also establish the world a little bit better. Because the great thing about the season openers for 1 and 2 is it did a lot of like good heavy lifting on establishing where Spear was, what the context was for these worlds. And here it's just kind of like, oh, here's some member berries to draw back to things that you've seen in previous episodes rather than establishing a bit of a time frame or something. So I think it was a bad idea to kill that shaman off at the beginning of the episode, just like it was pretty fucking dumb the way that he was brought back and the weird monkey skull people.
Yeah,
on
the
top of it.
Scooby-Doo villains, and if what you would have had is yeah, he's animated, but the vengeance is from someone else, and his spear is kind of moving along. He starts having flashbacks that maybe cause him to rebel a bit, and then it eventually ends up with the necromancer getting killed. All right, now you kind of get it, But yeah, this was a weak opening, and I was like, I had concerns about the season. When I saw the trailer, I was like, oh no. And then I saw this, and I was like, oh man, this is not a good start.
No, it's
yeah.
Even if you factor in like the autonomy issue, which someone mentioned before, like him pushing back against like him being used as a tool and getting his flashbacks, that in a sense then can be vengeance.
It establishes his autonomy exists even with the vengeance demon or whatever, the spirit of vengeance. And so when the spirit leaves, his autonomy is still there, like he's been revived in a certain way. Yeah, and again, this isn't that hard to come up with how you could do this. The fact that this was this week of a beginning, I was like, I don't know. I mean, if nothing else, at least the artwork is staying on par, absent of Scooby-Doo villains. But yeah, I don't. It doesn't feel like it's going to pull Arcane season 2, but it sure feels like there's been a noticeable step down
in storytelling.
Yeah.
What's up, Bubblegum G? What's the flashback at 1740
in the episode? I don't know which one. I don't know if you have the episode at all, Nick.
I think I do actually. Hang on, I do. Give me 1 second. 1740 is.
You missed all of it, Waylon. You missed all of it.
That is the. That's okay. That's when he's starting to draw. He's starting to remember him drawing on the cave walls.
On the cave walls. Yeah, when he gets with Mira's people and he draws like his story.
With Fang. It was Fang that he's drawing in that flashback.
Yeah.
The curve, yeah.
Hey, let me see if I can pull that up real quick, actually. Waylon, yeah. Who's Leighton Gay now?
I was right for calling you a British cigarette in the Discord then, I guess, Waylon.
Well, I believe he was watching Jacob Ironside covering.
He was.
Yeah.
He was on the panel, yeah.
Yeah.
It was acceptable. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, Waylon, that's because you used your PCs.
But without knowing, I guess, the context of where this season's ultimately going to go, I do think it's pretty clear still that this is probably the weakest episode of the entire show.
Yeah.
Which is not a good starting point. Yeah, that's not a great starting point. I mean, granted, if this goes in an interesting direction, maybe it'll improve this one to some degree, but even still, I would still call this the weakest one overall because, I do think one of the great strengths of the first 2 seasons is that every episode, while even the ones that, bridge onto other things, like they all are really good, really entertaining, stand apart in a lot of different ways. Whereas
Yeah,
this one
even if
just
it's
feels like set up to something else.
yeah, because like I mean, even the ones that are like, okay, it's going to be action episode, River of Snakes. At least you're also building the relationship between Fang and Spear.
Mhm.
There's always something else going on. This one is just like, okay, we got to get our character from point A to point B to point C, and so we did.
It's very clear that Gendy is stretching out an idea rather than adding to an idea, right? It's before every episode it built up a relationship, it built up a world, it built up the characters.
Yeah, there
And
was a
now
greater
this
theme.
episode,
Yeah,
Yep.
right. This episode is just like, oh, I need to take this idea that maybe is 2 episodes at best and stretch it out. And I'm going to fill it with things that you've already seen before. So, like, yes, we've seen plenty of episodes where Spear and Fang just encounter enemies or have to beat people to death or rip them apart or whatever. But again, there was something bigger that it was always leading up to. And
Mhm.
here it's just kind of like, I'm going to fill the space with mindless violence because apparently that's what the viewers liked before. But again, there was a reason why viewers like that so much. There was a build up to it. It
Mhm.
was.
And even with the violence, you would see the cooperation between him and Fang were improving.
Right.
Yep.
There was always multiple levels to this. This is very much surface level, and that's not like any of the episodes in season 1 or season 2. There's always something larger going on. I mean, I can squint real hard and see kind of a theme, but it's a really weak one, and it was why I was concerned about when I saw the trailer, and I was like, oh God, don't let this entire season be about zombie Spear, because there's just nothing there to mine. Unless you surround him with characters, or a civilization that works, and that he becomes like a totem, a representation of something else. But it's not happening here.
Yeah, if the whole focus is him just slowly but surely regaining little bits and pieces about himself, and I'm like, that could get old really quick because it's just the same thing over and over again.
Well, and you subverted his death and the meaning that it had.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, that was going to be my later, Rio. Have a good night, bud.
Later, Rio.
What's up, Jacob?
Yeah.
Peace be upon him.
I was going to say, like, you mentioned themes, Gilbert, and that was going to be my question. I was like, what do you guys think Gendy's going to try and give us as a theme? Because again, like, it's stretching to try and find one within this episode alone as to what this whole season's overarching theme might be.
I mean, if this is an indication of the theme is I got paid.
By demand, I will give you a season 3.
Yeah.
I think at best, like the only theme that I could maybe pull out from this episode that they could stretch out over a season is legacy.
Yeah,
but again,
Maybe.
that could have been done in much better ways. And again, you have to surround it. He's going to be like a totem of history coming back, right? In the same way that we had the Viking, who was vengeance, all-consuming vengeance, that essentially cost him his last family members, and it's just a burning that is destructive to everything. Okay, we had that. That he's going to be legacy. Well, to whom? To what? The lepers, the random Arabs, the bonehead dreads. There's just, you have to give him a place in the world to be impactful. And if I just want to see the spirit of Spear and like his impulses to protect, or that he's still animated by these memories or whatever, it was like, you can't make a season out of that. And you demonstrated it with this first episode, that you couldn't even make the reintroduction of him interesting.
Yeah, definitely the weakest episode of the series. It's also the weakest season opener. I mean, obviously on top of that, but Yeah, and again, like it's not that I don't have any faith in Gendy to deliver a good story or to give us good storytelling, but I'm not concerned about the animation or sound design or anything like that. I'm sure that's
that's all solid.
yeah. There's no way he's going to regress. So, obviously it should improve, of course, but yeah, it's the when we knew it was coming, it's like, well, what's the story going to be about? Especially after we know how season 2 ends. It's like, I have my reservations. Again, I thought this opener was going to be completely different. And maybe we would see Zombie Spear at the end, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's like he makes a cameo and it's not necessarily him or about him so much, but it's about, again, like you said, Vex, it's about his legacy, the legacy that he left behind, or that was left behind at the end of season 2. But again, we haven't seen them yet. And do we know how many episodes this season is going to be by chance?
Is it
8 or
8?
10?
I think it's 8.
Ooh, because that's 2. If it's 8, that's 2 less than the previous 2 seasons. So
Yeah,
It's
it might
10.
be.
It says,
Is it 10? Okay.
at least the Wikipedia answer was it's 10 episodes.
Okay.
So
is it okay? Then
Yeah.
that's good.
Is it?
we'll see. I mean, it's just,
Potentially.
I think one of the big problems is, okay, so we've pretty much stripped everything away that from, okay, you have season 1, you have season 2, it's a complete story. Now you've stripped all of that away and you're left with this zombie version of Spear. And it's like, okay, well, you're basically having to world build all over again, unless, there's more out there that we don't know about that does connect to those.
Right.
previous
And
seasons,
if you're
but-
going to do that, why Spear?
Yeah.
You had that. So do something else. The metaphor may be this is a zombie franchise. It's just stumbling along because, studio said we need more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know if there was like a preview to next week's episode or not.
There
out
was.
There was.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on YouTube?
It is. It's on the Adult Swim channel.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I didn't click on it because I was like, nah.
Do we want to watch it real quick?
Yeah, we could.
It doesn't instill a whole lot of hope.
Now I'm intrigued. Okay.
I am shocked and amazed.
Let's see here. Okay, I got the Adult Swim. Let's see.
Jacob, I want the other Darth Maul that has spider head with his normal legs running around.
Early preview. Oh, okay. It's actually a minute long. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's season 3 early preview number 2, not episode 2. Do you remember where you saw it on there?
It's on the Adult Swim YouTube
Adult
channel.
Swim.
Yeah, I'm looking at videos, but
hold on, I'll find it. Oh,
I see Gendy Tartakovsky's Primal season 3 early preview number 2. Oh, that was 10 days ago, though.
hold on. It's in my history. Give me a second.
Vex going through her history.
Going back in your browser.
Yeah, don't send me the wrong link there.
Yeah.
Vex.
All right, here.
Oh yeah, that's what I had, but
Oh fuck! It's preview number 2, not episode 2.
It's
I'm retarded. Then never mind.
I haven't watched this though, so I mean, if we want to watch it, that's
the one preview that was the first one from a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh no. And
that's what I watched that.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's see. Where is? Share audio. I mean, I guess I can, but I mean, probably not. Okay, so we already saw this. Okay, so assuming that's him, once I
Yeah.
resume
Yeah, this is like in this like flashback of
Of
him,
him?
where they like go face to face and look at each other.
Yep, and that's all this is. It's
Yeah.
1
Are
minute
you
of that.
serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I did see in one trailer that apparently there's a scene showing his funeral, and the shaman is at that funeral. So this isn't that far. That would suggest this isn't very far apart from season 2.
Okay, not that far.
Which
in
begs the
future.
question though, where's Miro? Where's
Yeah.
Fang? All them.
Where are the bald women at?
Hmm, interesting. So I have to imagine that's probably going to be in next week's episode.
Makes sense, yeah. Just
Yeah.
given the setting where we ended on episode 1, yeah.
Right. Like I don't think you can go so far into this season without giving away spoilers, which I mean I'm fine with, but again, it
I'm
just
good. I'm
makes
good
me
with no
wonder.
spoilers, but you can't come out the gate with this week's sauce and then go, "No, trust me, bro." And I'm like, I had concerns about your initial conceit for season 3 to begin with, and now I have a lot more.
Yeah, like, and I know we want more than just action, because if next week's episode has more action, let's just say as an example, cool. Obviously, always enjoyed the violence that surrounds Spear and that Gendy does great artistically. But where my story at?
Yeah,
That's gonna be my biggest thing. Is okay. Now we're 2 episodes in for a season 3 that might have been overhyped a bit. What are we doing here?
well, I mean, that with everything, you run the risk of, okay, you told your story, and there's still demand, and so we got to put more out, and it was like, nah, you don't, and especially like characters that you have had good conclusions for, that their arc should be done. Okay, well then walk away from them, and if you want to be in this world, then pick it up and start with someone else or a different culture or something like that, right? That's the concern I have, is that we're gonna go back to Spear again.
A story that's finished. A
Yeah.
story that's
Yeah.
completed, yeah.
If they somehow bring Spear back to his old self,
Nah,
What is there left
that's
to
just
do,
that's
though?
just going to be a flashback. Yeah, and again, if we revive him, what the fuck was the point of season 2?
Killing him. Yeah, what was the point of killing him? What was the point of Mira, fucking raping him on his deathbed? What was the point of literally the last 3 episodes of that? And there's no point in bringing him back just to keep him fighting. Unless his family is all gone, but then you're just rinsing and repeating season 1.
Yeah, and who would
Jurassic Park.
recognize him as any kind of legend or history or anything like that, right? It would just be, I don't know, there's some fucking zombie out there walking around killing shit, and cool story, bro.
is that the synopsis for episode 2, Kink?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
To be fair, Vex, it wasn't great. He got the name Spear by that last act.
Do we want to do a final rating then for the episode?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Gord, you're new to the series. Why don't you kick us off here?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet if I'd go so far as to say it's explicitly bad, but it's definitely not good. And I don't even think it quite reaches the heights of okay. So I am like right at a 5 out of 10. Just it's right down the middle, mediocre, and trending like I'm like if leaning slightly bad, because it's like this gives me far more concerns than it does hope. So.
Yeah, no, that is very understandable. So, Vex, what about you?
Give us the sweet potato.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this 4 brains popping out of a skull out of 10. Definitely the weakest episode we've seen in this series. Not an adequate display of Gennedy's storytelling talent. Very pointless episode. I'd throw it in the same category as a filler-esque episode, because that's kind of what it felt. I have kind of, if I were to rewatch the series, I would probably skip this episode because there's nothing memorable about this. There's nothing that evokes emotion. There's nothing that really like sticks with you, or kind of like, it just kind of gives you a spark of joy when you think back on it. It's just a very like, I kind of got a spark of a tear when the first flashback came on the screen, but I hope that it was going to land a lot harder than it did. And instead the flashbacks were just kind of placed in kind of obvious moments that didn't count for much of anything, and even Spear in those moments as they were happening didn't really register them as like we've seen him emote before. So it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but I'm not hopeful for the rest of this season. It's not a good starting point.
Yeah.
Just wanted to quickly bring this up on IMDb.
Speaking of people that need to be put in colonies.
Again,
What's the other
majority of-
episodes actually ranked at, out of curiosity?
8.4 for this one, with a majority of them. I mean,
Usually the episodes, like from what I've looked up, rate somewhere between like flat 8 to low
not
9s.
not a lot of votes overall for this, but I mean,
This is gonna drop though. Like these are always
over
high.
time, yeah.
These are always high when the first, like it happens with so many popular shows I've seen over the, like even Alien Earth. Every episode of Alien Earth was at like a 9 on IMDb when it came out, and then it progressively dropped by the end of the season for each episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I wouldn't
the
keep
Sims
this.
show up and they're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing
Yeah.
ever," and then not so much.
Think about this like the cinema score of
Yeah, so-
rating.
so-
the first
so look
day.
Look at like season 1, episode 8. What the fuck did they rate that?
9 out of 10.
I mean, it's a bit
It
low.
deserves
but okay.
that though. So
Nine.
It deserves more, but
yeah.
8.7. Yeah, I mean, like 9.2 for
Yeah, see, these fucking
Yeah,
mouth breathing bitches. Oh look, it was Hulk smash and then big monkey fight other big monkey. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's definitely not the best episode of that season.
yeah, like episode 2 of season 2.
Red Mist
right
is
when Red shows in.
9.3, which I'm fine with that
9.3.
because that's probably
It's one of the best
probably my
episodes.
second favorite episode of that. Like I think Shadow of Fate's probably my favorite of
Yeah, 2
that
and 4
season.
are fantastic, but I mean,
I'm surprised the Colosseus episodes are not rated higher. I think
yeah,
all 3 of
8,
those are strong.
8, 9. Oh, 100%. I mean, I think majority of us probably gave it all 9s, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I would imagine that this episode will probably drop over time. I mean, again, only 147 ratings. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
come
I
and
mean,
rate, but
given that that you get, oh, there's a big ape man. The apes, they fight the apes. That's so cool.
Well, it's because
that's a highly rated. That's the top rated of that fucking season.
I mean, Primal's a good example of showing like what just how much like the
hold on, where is it?
like action's gonna matter to the common viewer in a show like this because they're not gonna actually bother paying attention to storytelling and the little intricacies of it. They're just there for the action, and that's what they're gonna rate high. They're not paying attention to the characters and whatnot, which is why they would rate something like that episode, which is definitely not one of the better ones. So high, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean, remember the mouth breathers that were talking about Arcane season 2. What are you talking about? This is great. It's just as good as season 1. I was like, shut up.
Hold on. Can we read this real quick? It has 25 downvotes for a 1 out of 10 rating here.
Motherfucker, I'm going on it right now to click on helpful on that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it was good. It had a good run. Everything was perfect. Then, just like most shows, studios saw it, the views and the rating. Now they have to milk it until people hate it. It's not like people don't like new things. Write something better and newer, and people will watch it. Yes, it's a risk, but without it, we will be stuck. in the same place forever. Please stop this continuous abusing the human attachment to a character / story.
Preach, motherfucker. Preach.
Where is he wrong?
I'm sending you some Twitter responses, by the way, in the private chat right now.
Nice. And then the opposite, 10 out of 10. Spear is back. I am beyond excited and happy about this series. The first 2 seasons were stellar, to say the least, which, yes, I agree.
Oh, look at this motherfucker. Oh, I was so worried that it was going to get less gruesome and filled with blood and guts and unthinkable horror. Oh, my God. Look at that.
There was blood. It's 10.
I didn't want to get off kilter of what made it also awesome to watch. Much to my hopes, it is so far chock full of the usual. Well,
It's not.
It's very well thought out. Well,
Horseshit.
Nearly no dialogue. My dude, did you watch the first 2 seasons? And the characters were amazing.
What character? Name a fucking character.
I was like the old medicine man who dies.
The character I recognize, Spear. This is why I hate horror fans. This is the exact kind of bullshit that they do. Oh, it had good kills. Shut the fuck up.
If you're interested in gore, that's one thing.
What's so aggravating about the way people judge like kills and stuff like that in a show is they're only judging it based on how it looks and not what it means.
Yeah.
A good kill is not just the aesthetic value. It's like, okay, who's it happening to? What's been done to build up towards it? It's like, it's not just like, oh, that was cool. He got his head split in half. That was awesome. 10 out of 10 kill. It's like, no, that's not what makes a kill good.
Yeah. Again, what's the impact in the story? What's the character and the weight? You know, how does it affect the people around? No, it's fine. Did you see the brains? Oh my gosh, the brains are so cool. It's like, fuck off.
Well, it's like when those people were like freaking out over like the yoga kill in a violent nature, and I'm like, did you not pay attention to how retarded everything was around the kill? Mm-hmm. It's like even the kill itself is retarded. It's like he literally like rips through her spine and she's standing. So stupid. It's like, but it looks cool.
Finalist destination or 8.
Also, I like this, especially after season 2 was beginning to show signs of children. What? Signs of children.
Hate that. Also, huge fan of the show. Doesn't know the name of the fucking creator.
Gendy. Not sure of spelling.
It's like you realize you can pull up another IMDb page and copy paste that. You know that, right?
Time for that. That would involve more thought than I gave to any of these fucking episodes.
Downvote that. Mm-hmm. Downvote it.
I did.
Downvote it.
Yeah. Then leave a comment. You're a bitch.
How about making better reviews?
It's like I think you should go. It's like I think the cartoons you watch should be the ones that take place around noon on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of these X posts and then we'll wrap it up here. So, the first episode of Primal's 3rd season was great. My only complaints that the beginning felt a bit too rushed, but aside from that, I really enjoyed it. And the premise is
the premise.
The premise.
I read it. You know what? I read it as Quint says, my wife's demise as its demise.
It's from Saddle.
My Quintism popped in there.
Very French. Aside from that, I really enjoyed it. And the premise.
The premise is legit extendizing.
Yeah, very Italian. The premise is bellissimo.
Hey, it's sad to see the spear in such a sorry state in the hopes he regains his memories. At least.
I do agree. It's sad seeing Spear in a sorry state.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree for that as well.
I mean, I would also agree. Yeah, the beginning feels a bit too rushed.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Waylon. They should end each one of these episodes with just completely out of context rock music.
Worked for Alien Earth.
Which one is this?
We'll have Limp Bizkit. It'll be great. Fred Durst will actually make a guest appearance in one of the episodes.
Yeah. Primal did it all for the or Spear did it all for the Nookie.
Yeah.
I watched the first episode of Primal season 3, and it was phenomenal. He can spell phenomenal, but he can't put past tense on watched.
No.
I can't wait to see what happens this season. You put one too many N's in Gendy too, but it's okay. Also, what does Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory have to do with this?
Well,
you left out fucking Clone Wars, dude. Sorry.
Could you also just know? So somebody goes, "Oh, what's it about?" You recommend I check it out? It's on HBO Max. It's about a caveman and a T-Rex fighting for survival in prehistoric times to sum it up at the bare minimum. This is the level of fandom that we have to deal with.
Sum it up.
I'm gonna sum it up. Well, it's hard to sum it down.
Oh, there's a promo on X for episode 2.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
After we go through these, I'll share it.
Okay.
There's a what now? Sorry.
A promo.
The promo for episode 2 is on
Oh, okay.
X, but it's not on YouTube. So, here's the YouTube link. Okay, I got you. I got you when we're done.
What was this one?
I hope they sum it up.
Sum it up. Review Primal season 3 is more primal, and that made me happy. Why are people putting 2 N's in his name?
There is. That's actually how it's spelled.
I thought it was 1 N.
Oh,
No.
this was an actual article link if you wanted to go through one of those, but we don't have to.
No, there's
Oh,
2
gotcha,
N's.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's,
What does that even mean? Season 3 is more primal. What are you talking about?
well, that made me happy.
How?
It's
Um,
primal.
They're just saying words.
Well, no.
It's more
I mean,
primal. It's like,
I guess it gets
what does that
resurrection.
mean?
legit, it is. Season 3 is more primal. The show, and that
Yes,
made me happy.
there is
I got
more of
more of thing.
Yes.
What's the quality of it? No, I got more. And quantity has a quality all of its own.
Okay, so that's that one. This might be interesting. Okay. So, first episode of Primal Season 3. Didn't know what to expect going in, and I can safely say that it threw me for a loop, but I am indeed hooked to see how Zombie Spear's journey will go. Strong start to what will surely be disturbing, gripping, and emotionally raw story.
Horseshit.
Well, he is a 28-year-old him by disaster.
Oh God, no.
And actually autistic.
Mm,
Wannabe writer and artist. Good luck with that.
yeah.
Dinosaur lover for life. Aw.
Perfect.
Furry. That means he's a furry.
And he
He's
thinks the
dinosaurs.
word a lot is a word. I
Yes.
hate these people.
A
Anybody who thinks a lot is a word, it's like, no, it's a lot.
lot.
Yeah. Two separate
Godzilla
words.
fanatic. So you know the quality that he demands.
I even love the atheist thing being at the end of it.
Yeah.
I just can't help being there.
Just finished watching the season 3 premiere episode of Primal, and honestly, I'm not impressed.
All right, hey,
All right. Cool
Short,
guy.
sweet, to the
actually
point,
earning
understandable.
his fucking name.
Yeah. And even the comment, I'll wait till it's done. All though, I'm not even sure I'll remember to watch it.
All the
All ALL.
Wait, so we've got a lot,
Summit.
sum it
up.
and all though.
Summit up, valley down.
Oh God.
I
But no,
love
cool guy.
hyperbole.
Cool guy, you get a cool thumbs
I
up.
will say, Gord, have you ever watched the Showtime? It was made for Showtime movie, Mastergate.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it was a play written after the Iran-Contra hearings. It was kind of during it that the guy got the idea. It was because he was like paying attention to what politicians were saying and people testifying, and that how often they would negate. They would say one thing and then negate it in the next sentence. And so he wrote the whole thing. It's supposed to be like these congressional hearings about this Mastergate debacle going on, and everything is written so that it reverses itself, right? So it's like, we will climb to the highest mountains to dig deep and find X, right? And it's all of it. And I was just like, Gord would love this.
Putting it on my
Oh,
my
it
watch list now.
it is hilarious.
Primal episode 3, episode 1 was a banger. Pulpy in so many delicious ways.
Why did that's not how you use pulpy?
I mean,
I
it
even know
is
the
something like Pulp Fiction, and it's pulp like or whatever, but that's not what Primal season 1 and 2 were. This isn't just, schlock that oh look, we get violence and then cool thing or whatever. There were some real fucking heavy themes going on in season 1 and season 2.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of retards not picking up on it.
I think the GIF response, and I hope it's there, should be from 310 to Yuma. I hate Pinkertons.
Or again, let's just break out some clips from Primal season 3, episode 1, like when he's touching his own brain.
Is that a banger? That's a banger. Yeah. Primal season 3 snuck up on me. I was more than aware of it, but the release date caught me off guard. But now I've watched it, and Gendy Tartakovsky and team are cooking extremely with this. Such a far out premise that already looks intriguing and emotional.
What is the recipe for extremely?
What was the recipe for emotional? It looks emotional.
He's remembering things, so emotional.
What's cooking here?
Well,
extremely.
they're cooking extremely.
Aside from the dead villagers.
Have you ever cooked
Mira's.
extremely?
Yeah, cooking extremely is a hard dish.
It's a nutty dish.
Yeah.
Best served hot or cold?
Lukewarm, like this fucking episode.
It's not a banger.
Yeah, it's
Suffice to say.
Cool guy is the one who's got it right so far.
Yeah.
Cool guy definitely is
only man with truth in advertising.
Yep. All right. 2 more, and then we'll go through that review here.
Waylon, they're cooking meh is what they're cooking.
Huh?
No,
I wasn't the only one who thought of Undead Nightmare.
Yeah, you need to take the T out of that, Waylon.
Meh.
They're cooking meh.
Primal season 3's premiere just made me sad for Spear. Man can't even be at the man can't even be at peace, and now he's basically John Marston at the end of Undead Nightmare. Can't wait to see where this goes with him regaining his memory.
I can't wait.
John Marston in Undead Nightmare, though, was just a gimmick. Like, there wasn't anything like super deep that DLC was trying to do. It was funsies. Primal has never been for funsies.
Well, and plus, John Marston isn't a zombie in Undead Nightmare at least not for the majority of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what this comparison is. This person either didn't watch the episode or didn't.
He found a GIF.
He found a GIF.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. I need to find zombie GIF. Oh, look, I found it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, what game is that from?
Yeah, like when I made the
Nightmare.
Oh, is it?
When I made the Undead Nightmare comparison, I wasn't comparing him to a character. I was just saying, okay, I guess just it's this show but zombies.
Yeah.
Which also was trying to, like, the comparison, I guess, in tone was just like Undead Nightmare is kind of a farce, but it knows it's a farce. I'm not sure this one might be a farce and not know it, unfortunately.
This one,
it's a farce. I mean, it did start out. I mean, we had the Scooby-Doo villains, and so if it's a farce,
I mean, again,
that tonal shift.
More time in the leper colony, and we could have a lot of fun with this.
Oh yes.
Hold on. Which one was the?
We'll parse it up for you.
Hold on. What? Okay, we got 3 more. Which one was the season premiere one, Vex, or the preview?
Oh, I haven't sent it yet. I thought we'd just go through all these first.
She was letting you go through those.
Okay, so I got 3. Okay, got 3 more.
Mm-hmm.
I think
later.
Later. This one's interesting. Primal season 3 is goated so far. That is a strong statement after one episode that is weak as fuck.
From a groiper, no less.
Yeah. Well, I will say it is a bit of a goat, kind of a Judas goat, the not good goat. And he did do it lowercase, so he's correct.
What a useless word. Goated so far. It's like, just stop saying that word. I didn't love the word when I first heard it. I was like, this is gonna go downhill. Like when people use it, I'm like, just stop saying goated. It's annoying already.
Well, and again, do it as the acronym.
Mm-hmm.
When you do it lowercase, it means something else because the goat lowercase is the one that fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And thus my annoyance with it, because I was like, I know what people are meaning when they're saying this, but that's not what it means. It's like if you uppercase it, then that's closer to what I think you're trying to go for.
Yeah.
Which, granted, it's still being overused for practically everything. But
yeah, I was saying it is very overused now.
It's the greatest of current time.
Well, the season 3 premiere was such a letdown. I hope they turn it around, but I do not like this direction.
Look at this.
All right.
Dr. a mastermind with way too many opinions.
Enjoyer of tweeting random
Scholar
thoughts.
of gifs and memes.
He
Got an
didn't give
old
us a gift
soul and
for
young
me, though.
legs.
Some call me a sage.
I'm
do
a
you think
fan of this.
do you think it's doubly upsetting for them because they're at Zombie 10?
Yeah. They're like, stop appropriating my culture. I'm just hoping we stumble on our climate rape survivor again. He was.
Oh my god!
I should have followed the climate rape survivor.
Should have, yeah.
Hold on. Okay, last one, which is the one that you just said is just funny.
It's just funny, yeah. I just laughed.
God.
I've already looked at it and I was laughing.
But look at the quote tweet. Look at the
and then the quote tweet, Primal Season 2.
Like I'll like it just for that.
I'm gonna give it a like. I'm not gonna give this one a like though.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I mean, technically you did, but
oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's fine. It's funny.
Where's season 1?
Well,
So
click on
season
the
one.
El Autismo and see if that's where you'll find it. No. Go back up.
Oh, you mean
I love
this?
El Autismo's
Go to
profile
the
picture. It's amazing.
What's that?
Click on El Autismo.
Yeah, the profile picture.
I might have to follow this guy now.
I love it.
The more I look at it, the funnier.
I'll follow again.
Holy shit!
I love it. That is fucking awesome.
Oh my god!
Oh god! That might be one of the best profile pictures of all time.
I can't look at it for more than
His profile picture's better than the first episode.
I want that cat in the leper colony.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
Even his background is good.
Uninspired is there reading a newspaper. He's probably checking the obits to see if he can get a date.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. How do you only have 48 followers? How? Do you just not post that often? You should post more.
I know it's dangerous to scroll on X.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to do it though. What's this mean? Speak Spanish.
It says some of my artwork, the new is something that's dog shit. And it's something about nostalgia fag. And this is I think some of this is just bullshit. Like,
Hold on. Okay, here's a translation. Like the artwork for the new Megas is straight up dog shit, to be honest. Don't know if it's just nostalfag vibes.
yeah,
But to be honest, the artwork peaked when they used it to do it with watercolors.
yeah. I got hair
my
transplants around my face.
I like the term
I like that.
nostalfag.
Yeah,
though. I think I'll start
That's
using
perfect.
that.
That's absolutely
That's
perfect.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
NP Caffer.
I don't follow your rape slave clock. I'm unemployed.
Oh man.
It's like Vex has already fallen.
Yeah,
I am too.
Beck's like, all right, I got it.
Oh god. Oh man. El Autismo saved the episode. Yeah. Oh man, I'll laugh and start freaking crying, dude.
But I don't see any pronouns in that bio.
NPCAFR? What's that mean?
Oh,
Oh
man.
gosh. Holy crap. We did save the best for last.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That profile picture is so good.
Oh my god, that was
Oh man.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm like wiping tears away. Not even
I'm gonna start
joking.
sharing his profile in every group chat. Like, please follow this.
you need to use it as a reaction to people's
Yes.
shit, just so them try and figure out what the fuck you're saying.
Oh man.
Oh jeez. Okay, we'll watch this last little
He's an animator.
Nice. Which makes me think his profile picture might be of his own design.
Yeah, it looked like he'd photoshopped it.
So I've never seen that before. Just caught a glimpse of it briefly when I was like, is that a cat head on a
Yes, wait a
shrimp?
minute.
That's amazing.
Why is there a cat head in the shrimp?
shrimp. Oh yeah, gosh.
I'm looking at it again.
I scrolled down on his page. He definitely says reposted some funny stuff. I have to say that. I don't know if I can show it on YouTube though. But
After having my day ruined by diarrhea, it's nice to know that I can find comfort in my little Minecraft world.
That's right.
yeah,
I'm telling you, that fucking profile pic would be an excellent response. You just
Yes. And I will be looking. I have a folder of reaction stickers that I have added this to.
I might add that as a as an emoji.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
My channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cut out the shrimp with the cat. There you go.
Mhm,
So you
exactly.
can see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. People are like, what the hell is that? Don't worry about it. It's El Autismo.
Autismo. My favorite
Legit,
luchador.
I'm making that coming Kirby in emote then. I fucking love that picture.
That's hilarious.
That's great. Yeah, make that a sticker.
Jenna, you missed it. Spear did show butthole. It was old man butt. But
It was through the
Mhm.
entire episode too.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
just one moment. Yeah.
yeah.
The link for the teaser is there in the
Yeah.
private chat now.
All right, let's see what this has to show. I
Kingdom
probably
of
can't play
Sorrow.
sound, can I? Yeah.
You might be able
Kingdom of
to.
Sorrow. I think someone posted that in the chat earlier. What's up, Jenna? How you doing, girly?
Hello, Jen.
Let's see here. All right, so Zombie Scar has come across some
Later, Jenna.
Hi,
lions.
Jana.
Bye, Jana. Have a good
Night,
night.
Jenna.
Okay, as soon as she leaves, we can show butthole again.
Yeah, ready?
Oh, good.
So he's walked into the lion's den.
We've got a fallen culture of some kind. So
Yeah, these ruins that they've made their home.
Carthage delenda est.
Yep. Yeah, he's still You know who will definitely love this episode?
Oh, I
AJ.
know. AJ's gonna be on this.
Raw one. Okay.
Also, I'm not a fan of these designs.
I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know what's
This is giving me Tarzan,
That's
Lord
why
of the
he likes it.
Jungle from the 70s animation shit.
It's a little
Yeah.
too clean, isn't it, for
Yeah.
Gendy style?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teeth are kind of floating.
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
How
there's
many
lions.
shots of
better.
roaring
Yeah,
lions?
it's like
do we need?
we know it. There's lions.
How many
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
want?
I mean, it's been 25 seconds of just that's it.
Okay.
That's the preview.
It is
right
Zack
here.
Snyder. We're gonna get 22 minutes of just
Oh
him
my
standing
God.
there and lions yelling at him.
Which means we're gonna have zombie spear wheat farmer in an episode.
Oh,
if
thank
that's the
God.
case.
We're going to harvest. Let's
Mm-hmm.
may the grain be with you.
I can end the episode playing the song Hallelujah.
You think he's gonna kill all the lions somehow, or maybe like take some damage and still live somehow?
He's
I'm
gonna
sorry.
he's gonna
Zombies,
roar and
but-
they're gonna run away.
Yeah. Oh shit, this guy got roar louder than us.
Yeah.
Or all this roaring is going to like trigger a dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
And then
I guess the
shit.
zombie wang like rotted off.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
you would think, given that old man butt, his balls would be hanging about 6 inches lower, but
Right, yeah. No silhouette for them either. So
no.
Definitely wasn't animated by Danny Boyle.
Or Zack Snyder.
Mhm.
mhm.
Actually, Mira made up taking his dong with her.
Oh, as a suit. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
No one will be eating these
mean-
anymore. She's wearing as a necklace. Shriveled.
Jeez.
Like my dong necklace. It's
long-
my
Dick hanging from her neck.
uncircumcised.
Well, it may have retracted a bit as it
That's
dried
true,
out. Yeah.
Oh,
They just walk up there. Spear, indeed.
Mm. I can see why you still mourn him.
Wait, Jen, are you really gone?
He only had me once, but I had him more.
Yeah.
I want it. I'll just
Yeah.
send her. I'll just send her the profile of LLTismo.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gwen, did you give a rating?
I did not. Yeah, so the animation is certainly up to par. We're still getting some good lighting, although it's not really being employed to tell a story, which is kind of the point of Primal season 1 and season 2. This has all the indicators of Primal in name only, and basically just, oh, here's thing you remember because everybody's a fucking child and can't accept when things end, even if they had like the perfect ending. That I must have my toy to be able to play with forever.
Mhm.
I'm kind of with Vex. I'm giving it a 4. It's possible that it could be retroactively increased a bit if there's some sort of fucking justification and you pick up a larger theme that he fleshes out more. But I have real doubts about whether that's going to happen.
Mhm.
It's possible that he picks up a theme in a later episode and then runs with it. But this was a very lazy, as Beck said, and then writing,
Right.
and could have easily been given much more weight. And I think you're going to have a problem justifying the I must bring Spear back anyway. That already just smacks of the oh, you remember Guy? We have to have Guy in order to have show. Except that you built this in a world where you could then pursue it, and you had another generation that you could have followed. I don't have a lot of hope for this, and I don't think it'll be the kind of biblical drop off that we had with like Arcane season 1 to season 2.
Right.
But I think this third season will aspire to mediocrity and maybe occasionally hit it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just go down the middle too. There's nothing that really wowed me again. This isn't to discredit any of the sound design or the animation again, because I was never concerned about it to begin with. I wouldn't expect him to regress at any point in time either, but it's just more so, again, as we mentioned a couple times already, what was the point? If it is, it's got to be convincing. And for a season premiere, I'm not convinced. And obviously, my reservations continue, and every episode that is the same like this is going to, make me disbelieve that there's any true meaning behind this season, and it's just nothing more than a member berry paycheck. Which, again, not saying that Gendy shouldn't get paid for doing what he is good at, but move on to something different. You could keep it primal, but move on from Spear. Convince us to love another character. If it's encompassing his offspring, Fang's offspring, Fang herself, with Mira, I will be flabbergasted if we do not see them at all. And at that point, if we don't see any reminiscent of them, then I will be immediately disappointed and will just completely downvote this entire season as a whole. Because again, it's like, what story are you trying to tell here? Like, what's the overarching theme? What are the heavy hitters out there with? Look. This is just all about reincarnation, but which listen, it's not really a great theme to kind of to make a whole season about. What's up, Blair to Blair? How you doing, bud?
Hey, Blair.
Hello, Blair.
Hope you've been well, man. Happy New Year.
I think the you're right. The technical side is good, but I mean, even some of the character design choices are a step down from what we had in prior seasons. When the Scooby-Doo villains with the bonehead dreads, and then those lions from episode 2.
Episode 2 already.
Bit of a concern there, and and you could convince me that bringing Spear back as some sort of weight of the past or the influence of legend on culture or something like that. This ain't it. You're not even close to establishing that's what you're going to deliver. And if what we do is just regress to, oh my God, it was cool kills and there was blood. Oh my God, he baited, he speared. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt for now. And again, maybe it's going to lead to something that is worth believing and understanding. Again, and maybe he has a grander picture here that does lead to something.
By episode 3, this needs to be cleaned up.
Right. I was going to say 3 and 4, you got to have something truly solidified, and that like you go, okay, like we understand what you're doing now, and now we're a bit curious in a good manner to see where it leads, and will finally end, because I honestly do not want to see a 4th season after this.
Yeah, because like him regaining memory, it's okay. That's a portion of a character direction, but not a full one, because it's like, okay, to what end?
To reset from the ending that we had in season 2, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, well,
maybe he'll light himself on fire and get laid again.
I don't know who's going to want to ride that, but
well, I don't know that he's got anything to ride, given what we've seen.
So he can't reproduce. So then, well.
Oh my God! Maybe Spear is trans.
Dear Lord,
that would be a bold direction.
But I enjoyed chatting about season 1 and talking.
Actually, it occurs to me, because I was thinking bold erection joke. It occurs to me now at the end of season 2 that despite having third-degree burns all over him, he managed to get one to have one last lay.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking impressive.
Yeah, I remember I think we said
She literally gets on top and it's like, I'm not sure I'm in the mood, but go ahead.
Well, she doesn't ask. She rapes him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I
sure he
want
didn't
child
know.
taking.
Yeah.
It is funny though. She smiles while I'm like, that's a little weird.
Yeah, she's getting
I
all about
know
it.
what,
She's like,
I know what to do.
you know, what the hell? Yeah.
Well, the burns are add some char.
Yeah, he's like, hey, don't do any grinding. I got enough problems. Just keep this simple.
Yeah.
I now have a coming Kirby emote on my channel.
Perfect.
Remembers.
Remembers, yeah.
Absolutely.
Gosh. Well, that'll do it for us here for episode 1. Gora, what you got going on this week?
Just editing. That's all. As far as I know, that's all I've got for the rest of the week.
Nice. Vex, what about you? What you got going on this week?
Someone just added me to a list about the quartering. I'm so confused.
What?
Huh?
Why?
I don't know. Quartering hunting.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't like the people that are ew. Grums is in here, and the quartering is in here. What?
Is it a group chat?
Yeah, no, a Twitter chat. I don't want to be in here.
Well, then leave.
It's like, no.
Odd.
Very odd.
Yeah. Well, aside from leaving group chats,
Sorry,
any-
content. I had to push back my video because I was sick and I have other shit to do. So I'm just editing. Beast up on Mondays until then, but probably won't
True.
have anything planned for at least like 2 more weeks, like to announce at least.
Gotcha. Do that. Good one. What you got going on for the rest of the week?
Maybe on Zax's tomorrow night, but I've got an early appointment on Thursday, so that's iffy. But Thursday night, I'm going to be on Rachel Moliere's channel, where we're going to cover the movies of 1976, and there's some bangers in there.
Mhm.
True. Very true.
Vex punked out because she hates Rachel.
Wait, oh no, there's sadly a very important reason why I can't make that. I wish Rachel a very happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But
Is
also,
it-
you hate her. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, as for myself, I will more than likely pop into Zax's final movie stream tomorrow night. And then Thursday, I'll more than likely do a gaming stream just to chill out and relax after a long and arduous week. And hopefully I'll be able to catch up on some shows and about some videos. I will more than likely be at the theater this weekend watching Lord of the Rings extended editions.
Not the Bone Temple.
Lord of Ring Gollum.
Lord of the Bone Temple. There you go. Sorry.
Lord of the Bone
Bone
Temple.
of the Rings.
Bone the Ring. Yeah.
Bone in the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Fellowship of Boning the Ring Temple.
Yeah. Fellowship of the
Ring.
Ring. It's the Bonnie Blue story.
Are there 2 of them?
No.
Which ring?
All of them.
Right.
It's about all the guys that were involved.
Yeah, the Ring of Guys. Yeah. And then Monday for Master Mondays we're doing Gran Torino. And then we'll be here next Tuesday for episode 2 of season 3. And God, I hope it's better than what we saw.
Steps up dramatically. But
Yeah.
My favorite slur movie.
Yep.
I mean, it has all of them.
Yep. And again, the clips will say it, not myself. So we're going to raid Box Office Brawler and see how his critique of Galaxy Quest is going. And,
all right. I expect chat to hold him to account.
Yes.
Yes.
And everyone that's in there, including our dearest friend, Nadia.
Especially Nadia.
Especially Nadia. So All right, gonna end stream hard and go into it.